As Omicron is sweeping across Canada, hard-hit provinces like Quebec are tightening restrictions. On Monday, the province shut down many public settings, including bars, gyms, and even some schools. Quebec's health minister says more restrictions are likely in store, and an announcement is planned for this evening.
We don't like that, but I think that's the only way to manage this crisis is to react as quickly as possible with the resources that we have.
Over 6,000 new cases of COVID were reported in Quebec today, breaking yet another record of new COVID infections. With almost 30,000 active cases, the province is leading Canada in COVID infections. Health officials say the new Omicron variant now accounts for around 80% of Quebec's cases, and hospitalizations are rising. With Omicron cases soaring in Quebec and other jurisdictions, BC isn't taking any chances.
There are still many things we do not yet know about Omicron and its impacts on the healthcare system and on people in British Columbia and around the world.
On Tuesday, health officials announced new COVID measures, including the closures of bars and gyms, as well as limited restaurant seating.
And really, it is about buying us time to understand and to prepare. The consequences of not slowing things down, of not taking these actions, are just too dire.
Tuesday's announcement comes on the heels of other new restrictions that took effect in the province as of Monday, such as a ban on all sports tournaments and New Year's Eve's events. The province currently has over 6,000 active cases of the virus. Over 700 cases in BC have been identified as the Omicron variant. In Manitoba, 400 new cases were announced today, bringing the active case count to over 2,600. At least a quarter of today's cases are thought to be of the Omicron variant.
So we are going to see, Omicron, just like in other jurisdictions, become that dominant strain. It's going to happen relatively soon.
On Tuesday, health officials put new limits on household gatherings. Places that require proof of vaccination are limited to half capacity, like gyms, movie theaters, and restaurants. K-12 schools will also have an extended Christmas break due to rising cases. Students will return to class on January 10th.
You have the opportunity to make, childcare arrangements and plan for that, and gives us a little bit more opportunity on the public health side to understand that risk.
In Nunavut, 2 cases have been identified in Pinkerton on Baffin Island. They're the first cases identified in the small community of 1,500 people. It's not yet known if they're linked to Omicron. Nonetheless, Nunavut's premier says he's concerned.
We are seeing mounting cases of Omicron across the country, and the statistics are alarming.
Out of precaution, travel to Pinkerton is limited to essential only. Anyone who travels outside of Nunavut and returns is now required to self-isolate if they don't have both vaccinations and a booster. Sarah Connors, APTN National News, Whitehorse.